Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet. We're back here for NCAA Football 14, and this is the Road to Glory of Myles Marvel. This is episode number 5, and today we are going to be taking on the Cozad Lumberjacks here today, as this is week 4 of the high school football season. So far this season has been really good to Myles and to the Packers here, as they've been playing very well. Take a look at some of the recruiting board right now for Myles. As we take a look there, of course, Nebraska, Iowa, and actually really everybody right now. Arkansas, Colorado, Kansas, and Wyoming have all, he's earned pretty much a scholarship there. So now basically it's his choice now here to make a decision on where he's going to go. So we're going to get right into action here today as Myles and the Packers are on the field. And of course, talking to Myles before, during the whole week there, him and the rest of the team really didn't feel too much that the Lumberjacks could do much here in this game here today, as the Lumberjacks right now are currently 2-1 for the season, but were pretty much defeated last year, losing every single game. So Myles, at least talking to him here, he said he was not going to take this too seriously. He was going to just kind of lay back here. He figured that he would be out of here by the first half. And of course, the coach was getting on the team about taking this game seriously, because here this year, at least, the Lumberjacks have been playing pretty well. Yeah, even though they're 2-1, they've been kind of bullying a lot of teams. So they're kind of getting revenge on what happened last year. And then, of course, Marvel and this Packer team here did pretty well against them last year. They beat them by, I believe, 48 to I think it was 48 to 0 in this game. And pretty much the game was done by halftime. So we'll see if that'll be the case here. Is at least what Myles believes that's going to be the case here this year, as Myles takes off down the sideline there, makes a nice 28-yard run. So far here, the Packers are looking pretty good here with a nice run there from their QB, as he is going to get himself here a nice first down and, of course, put his team in scoring position. And so we'll see there in the replay there, nice run there from him. So, Coach, I talked to Coach Johnson here before the game, and Johnson, he kind of made the remarks that, he's hoping his team will be focused here this week, as they were not too focused during practice. But he said that was one thing he was really just kind of concerned about this game, because he thought that this team was just too focused on just making this a quick game, making just a first half only type of game, where he needs them to be playing all 4 quarters and playing some solid football here. So we'll see how things go here, as we'll see a 3rd and goal now, as Marvel here is going to go ahead and run this one here, and that is going to be in the end zone for a touchdown. As the Packers are on the board here first, it's going to be 7-0. So after a unsuccessful drive there from the Lumberjacks, there's still no score here from them. I see a pass there, and that one gets tipped there, as Lattimore deflects this one, and that was almost a close interception there, coming off of the arm of Myles Marvel. So Myles here trying to get himself in, and this team down the field here, and they lead this one by 7. As see him look here, throws this one there, and that's a great catch there. Nice 4-yard reception there for a now 3rd and 6 now here in this situation. So now they're trying to convert here on 3rd and 6. We'll see if they can do that here. And like I said last week, they had some pretty good game there against the Colts there, and of course they're trying to see if they can have the same thing here this week, as you see a nice pass there, as the Geo there gets this one there. That's going to be a 23-yard reception. That's going to be a first down. So we'll move on now here. 5:20 left here in the first quarter. So not really in blowout territory here, but nonetheless here, Marvel being respectful here. He's getting his team down the field here, but doesn't seem to be a tough or a difficult drive for them here in this one here. The Lumberjacks are putting up some some resistance here and try to fight, stay in this game. It hasn't really been The defense hasn't been broken down completely yet. But Marvel here, we'll see what he can do as he has a 1st and 10 here after that great throw there. You'll see this one. Oh, that one's going to get tipped away there from Chris Johnson of the Lumberjacks there. And that'll be an incomplete pass there. 7-12 now here for Marvel here in this game. Now 4:37 left here in the first quarter. So really just trying to take his time here down the field. And, of course, get his team on the board here again as we go to a 2nd and 10. And of all things here, Myles is actually, he's really excited here because his brother is here this week, here tonight, as his brother has I believe the college there in Mississippi that he's a assistant coach there, has a bye week this week, so he decided to come home. Myles, him hung out all week long, and there you see a nice throw there, and a pretty decent catch there for a 4-yard reception there from the halfback Alex Howell there. So, but yeah, the two brothers hung out there, and of course, his brother was there at the practice, and his brother said the same thing, just like the coach said. He says, "Hey, he's telling the guys that they shouldn't overlook there." You see a nice touchdown pass there, and that's going to be on the board here, as that one is going to get in their first touchdown pass of the game here from Myles, as it now puts up 2 scores now here in this ball game. But no, going on with what I was trying to say about Matt. Matt was kind of telling the guys there they're in practice there this week that they just need to try to take this seriously because Cozad, they want revenge on a lot of teams that beat them last year. Every single team in the conference beat them. And so far this year they're 2-1, and they would love to show off what they can do here, especially a team like Myles and the Packers here, especially the way Myles has been playing here as of late. This will really put a feather in their cap here, and really get the Packers maybe off their game here. As you see there, nice throw there, as that's going to be a 17-yard reception on the play, as Myles again throws another beautiful, nice, good pass there, as we go down to a 1st and 10. But of course, you got to take every game as it is, and you just got to try to get through it. There you see Wilson there gets a reception for 5 yards. So Matt was going on saying that they shouldn't take any team underestimate them or take them for granted. As you see a beautiful pass there, almost a thread the needle kind of a pass there from Marvel. And I was talking to Matt about that, and he says his brother needs to really do a better job of trying to, as you see, a better decision here on throwing passes. You see they're 14 of 21 now here in this one. And during the game here, Matt was just kind of yelling out things to him. Hey, watch the blitzing, watch the passes, and like that. Don't be so nonchalant about it. Johnson gets a hold of this one, and that's a turnover there. And Myles not happy about that. So after the quick turnover there, they get the ball back here. As you see Howell there, he'll throw this one there, and that is going to be a yard. They actually lose a yard there on the play. So I don't know if they're the first team here on this Packer squad is just not taking this game as they have, like all the other games. They're taking them seriously because Lumberjacks were the worst team in the conference last year. But you can't, I kind of agree with him. You just can't take these teams, underestimate them. As you see now, 14-point lead here. We'll see a scramble here from Myles, and nope, he gets hit with a loss there. That's a sack there from C.J. Johnson, who already picked one off of him and now has a sack on him. As we go now to a 1st and 10, and we'll see Howell here, and there you see that one is going to be a 5-yard gain. For 5 yards there. Nice job there. It goes down to a 2nd and 5 here. So like I said, of course, during this game, at some point here, throughout this game, or at least this first quarter or so, Myles is asking, hey, coach, where's the running plays at? I want to, run some, some draws and all that kind of stuff there. And coach just kind of shrugged them off. saying that he wanted to see more passing. He felt like there was a opportunity here to get away with the to take advantage of their their corners and stuff like that. So I guess the coach sees he's been watching film the last couple of weeks now. And he wants to exploit something here from this Lumberjacks team defensively here. As we'll see that's a nice getaway there from Craig there as he gets there. As Strainer here gets a 44-yard reception, and that's going to put him in a huge first down. So here we go now. They're in Lumberjack territory now here, as we'll see Myles calling an audible here. Myles looking here. He's got to get rid of this one here, and he throws. He gets hit as he throws, and that's going to be a complete pass now. 17 of 27 now here for Myles. In some ways, I kind of wish that I was kind of thinking myself, yeah, I kind of agree with Myles here. Why is there no running there, no rushing yardage here? But you see Marvel trying to get to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to go right down the field, and he is going to take that for a pick six there. Second turnover in the game, second interception now from Myles Marvel, as the Lumberjacks now on the board now here, 14-7. So could we see a change here in this game here? 5:07 left here in the second quarter. As we'll see there, that is going to be an incomplete pass there. Can't get a hold of that one, and I think Myles here might be a little rattled. So 14-7 here, still lead this one by a possession. We'll see here now with 5:03 left here in the second quarter. He's going to zip this one over there. That is going to be a 13-yard reception to Gio for the first down. So, his brother was kind of just kind of thinking, or I should say, Myles was kind of thinking to himself, hey, there's you got to do something. I can't be throwing all night here. And we'll see there. That's a 5-yard reception there. So we'll see here. Hopefully this will be a running play here. If not, he's getting close to 30 passes here already in this first half. And we'll see. Nice throw, deep pass there to Craig, and that is a 35-yard touchdown reception. And here we are now. It's going to be a 21-7 ball game. So a 2-possession lead now. We're back at 2 possessions now here in this one. As we'll see the replay there, Myles just does a great job there, zipping that right over the shoulder there and getting that one into the end zone. Nice job there for him. So 1:10 left here in the first half here in this one. As we'll see here, 21-7. Myles here throws this one to Gio, and Gio gets this one. He'll get bumped out of there, and he'll get enough there, 14 yards on the play to move the chains. So we'll continue now here to a 1st and 10. And Marvel here, he's going to have to zip this one quickly there. He tries to, but it gets batted away there. And there you see now 24-40. And I'm kind of scratching my head here now. What is the coach thinking here? You don't want to see your quarterback here throw a bunch of passes here all night long and just have his arm turn to a noodle. As you see here, he's going to decide to run here, because they do need some rushing yards here, as they now have 81 rushing yards in the ball game here. So for some reason, they're not trusting Alex Howell here in this game here because it's a running game. And Myles here throws this one there, and again, Craig gets a nice catch there. Good hands on that receiver, as he has now over 100 yards now. I believe 7 catches for 134 yards here in today's game. So now 1st and 10 here, ball on the 27-yard line. Or not 27-yard line, on the inside the 20 here, I should say. There you see a pass there, and that's going to go in there, and that is going to be a touchdown, 14-yard reception, 3rd passing touchdown of the day here for Myles, and they're going to lead this one 28-7. As we see the replay here, Myles gets some good blocking here, decides to get out of the pocket there some, and just at the last second there, zips that one in as he gets hit. And he is going to throw that one in there for a nice touchdown. So they're going to lead this one by 3 scores going to half. So here we go now to the 3rd quarter. And we'll see here what they will do here. Maybe they'll run some more, maybe have some more rushing yards here. Alex Powell gets a reception there. That's 8 yards there for him. So it looks like they're going to continue throwing this ball here. I haven't seen too many rushing yards here. Especially from the halfback here. But, here we go. Okay, Alex Howell now gets a run there. And that's about 2 yards on that one, as he does get enough there for the first. So we'll go on now here, see what's going to happen now here as we go to a 1st and 10. Marvel here looking down here, and he's going to zip this one off to the side there to Gio. Gio's going to get the catch, and Gio gets 12 yards there, and that's going to help them move the chains there. Nice first down. Go on now here to a 1st and 10 once again here. And again, Myles trying to look over the sidelines to the coach, like, hey, can I change the play? Coach gives the sign no. And Myles just go ahead and snaps this one. He's going to throw this one there to Craig again, and Craig gets a 15-yard reception. Nice job there. He's been his great receiver here. Has been pretty open here pretty much through this game here, helping out Myles, as he's been throwing a little over now 40 passes here in this one, as he gets caught there. 2-yard gain there, and it's going to be able to put him at a 3rd and 8. So 7:50 left here in the 3rd quarter. We'll see what Myles is going to do here now, as he's looks like he may be calling audible here. Might see a run here from Howell, but the coach is he's looking over to the coach. Coach is giving him a sign here and telling him no, not to change it. He's going to throw this one there deep, and that one's going to get tipped away, as he is now getting close to 50 passes now here in today's ball game. So now 4th and 8. What is going on here with the passing here? Why are we going on 4th and 8 here? And we'll see here, pass there to Myles, and no there. That one's incomplete there, as it's now 29 of 49 now here in today's game. So we go turnover on downs here. We get the ball back, and luckily enough, the Lumberjacks offense is not doing so good here tonight. We'll see that one gets away there. Cooper there for the Lumberjacks is right over the receiver there. So it goes down to a 2nd and 10. We'll see what Marvel can do here now on this 2nd and 10 here. Chances are probably going to be a passing attempt. And we'll see him in the pocket here. He throws this one there to Westbecker, and Michael Westbecker gets the reception there for 3 yards. So there you see his childhood best friend helping him out there on that pass there. And now go to a 3rd and 7 here. We'll see Myles here drops back here and fires those, and again throws it to his buddy there, the tight end Westbecker. It gets 9 on the play for the 1st down. So Westbecker now 4 receptions, near 40 yards here in today's game. So 1st and 10 here. See what's going to happen here in this drive. 6:11 here left in the 3rd quarter. See Myles here gets hit hard. I don't think he's seen that defenseman, but gets hit hard there and drills there for the loss. On a sack there for a loss of 1. So 2nd and 11. Marvel drops back here. He's looking here. Throws this one up the middle there to Gio. Gio gets the catch and brought down there inside the 30. And that's going to be a huge 1st down. So the Packers are looking very good here. Marvel, even though he's been throwing over now 50 passes here in this ball game, he's really stepping up here. As we'll see him stay in the pocket there. Throws this one there to Craig, and Craig cannot stay in bounds, as that's going to be an incomplete pass there. Puts that 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 now here. We'll see what Marvel can do. Marvel drops back here, throws this one to Wilson, and Wilson gets this one there. And that will be a reception for a couple of yards. We'll move on now here, and we'll see exactly what they'll do here now on 3rd and 5. As Marvel here calling an audible here. He wants to change some stuff up here. Maybe he's going to change it to a run here. Nope, he's going to drop back here. He's going to look at it. Oh, he's going to get drilled there. A 9-yard loss there. And Jeff Moore gets the sack there on him. So now they're going to go for on 4th and 14. What is going on? What is the coach doing here? As you'll see here, throw this pass there. That's going to be an incomplete pass there. And that's going to be a turnover on downs there, as that one's deflected by Jamal Cooper. So what is going on? Who is calling this play call here in this 2nd half? So now here we go now, 1st and 10 here. And that's going to be a pass there for Marvel to Howell there for a couple of yards there on the play. So now we go to 2nd and 5 here. And we'll see Marvel's still in the game here. It's 28-7. As we'll see here, that's going to be a pass there to Gio, as that's going to be a 10-yard reception. And he's got now over 100 yards now here in today's game. So 7 catches, 117 is actually his number here today for Gio. As we'll see now, 1st and 10 here. Marvel drops back, fires, throws this one to Ning, and he will get this one for 13 yards there, enough for the first, as he gets over 100 yards here in today's game. So we got 3 receivers now, 100 plus here, and I believe with each of them have a touchdown here in this game. I think, if I'm not mistaken, might be wrong, but we'll see here. Marvel here, he snaps the ball here, and the Lumberjacks all over him on that one. That's a loss of 6 on the play, and Marvel looks like he is getting pissed on the field. He is getting very upset. So second and 16 here. Marvel drops back here. He looks, fires this one up the middle there, and that is going to be a reception there. 1st and 10 there for the Pack. Minute 50 left here in the 3rd quarter. As the first string is still on the field here, along with Marvel. He's going to drop back here. Oh, just a good blitz there, but Gio gets there and gets a reception. As Marvel's able to get that one out of his hands now. 8 catches for 132 for Gio. 1st and 10. Let's see here, Marvel here calling audible here. Looks like he's a little gassed here. See him throw this one. That one gets tipped away there from Bush, as that's another deflection. Almost could have been an interception going the other way. I really don't understand what the play call is. They're up by 3 scores here in this game. They don't really need Marvel out there. We'll see here. He'll throw this one to Craig, and Craig will bulldoze his defender, but get pushed out there inside the 15. I believe they'll mark him at the 10-yard line there. Excuse me, no, he's at the 5-yard line. Excuse me. So now 1st and 10. We'll see a run here, and we'll see what happens there, as that one's going to get stopped there. But Howell does get 2 yards on the play. He has 9 carries for 28 yards. So here we go now to a 2nd and goal here. Another chance here, another opportunity here for them to capitalize here and really put this game out of reach here against the Lumberjacks. Marvel here is going to throw this there on the back of the end zone there, and that is going to be a touchdown there. Nice job as Marvel and the Packers there put another one on the board. Take a look there. Beautiful throw there. Now they lead this one now by 4 scores. As we'll take a look here, and we'll see. Okay, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and sim here. Finally, the first team gets out, and they're going to be taken off the field here, as we'll see what's going to happen. As the Lumberjacks really only scored on defense here so far here today, and that is going to be the outlook here in this one. As the Lumberjacks get that one interception they had in the game to return it back for a pick 6 and get 6 points on the board here. And Marvel having a pretty good day here, even though he threw over 50 passes here in this game. I know tried to talk to him after the game. He was not having it. He said he wanted to go speak to the coach about what was going on. There you see there, 40 of 64, 505 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 NITs, and 43 rushing yards there on the ground. And that's I'm kind of asking the same question there. What is the deal with him? Have to pass that many times in this ball game here. You know, they pretty much, it was out of reach at halftime there, and they could have taken him out there, but I don't understand what the coach's deal was on that one there. As yeah, I just don't know. I just don't understand. Well, hopefully hopefully Myles and the rest of the team will find out what's going on, because Myles, he was livid. I mean, try to get a word in with him, and he said that he didn't really want to do the interview after the game. He wanted to talk to coach and ask the coach what was going on with the play call here tonight. As you see, there's numbers, and again, there you see his recruiting points that we're looking at here. And of course, that's going to help us get some more chances now here. We're now considered a 4-star athlete now. A chance here to get some scholarships from another major university. We'll see what those scholarships are here coming up here pretty soon. As you take a look at the team stats there, and there you see pretty much an average day there. Not the big numbers that we were really hoping that we was going to see from the Lumberjacks like the last couple of weeks there they've been playing. But this week, the Packers take advantage. They actually do a pretty good job there. So at some point in the first part of the game, they kind of laid back and didn't really want to take this team seriously. But afterwards, I think good talk there. Coach said something during the halftime. They really amped it up and went out there and played. So there you see, Arkansas is going to offer us a scholarship, as we'll take a look there and see that we have some other options here. We also have Texas Tech, Texas, and TCU, and we'll see what those others are here in just a bit. But right now we got some exclusive, actually we got a chance here to get into the chance to hear the coach and Myles talk about the game here afterwards here in just a minute. Coach, I need to talk to you. What is it, Myles? What was that out there tonight? I needed help in rushing, and you had me throw over 64 passes in tonight's game. Hey, I'm the coach, and I know what's best for you. And I wanted to expose what their secondary was, and they proved to me they had a good secondary. But coach, you don't understand. I threw over 60 passes in this game. That's ridiculous. Myles, I know, I understand, and I apologize for that. But I have a game plan set, and I want to execute it. Man, Coach, I know like this past week we haven't been doing so well in practice. We've been, playing around and stuff like that. But come on, it's a Lumberjack. No, Myles, you don't understand. This team was a dangerous. This team in the last couple of weeks have been dangerous, and you guys have not been taking this seriously at all this season. So, for right now, you just need to go and just go cool off and just settle down. Coach, I threw over 60 passes. What kind of shit is that? Hey, watch your tone there, boy. Watch my tone. Are you kidding me? Coach, you're a joke. I'm a joke? Okay, Myles, you need to leave now before you say something that you're going to regret. Say something. I don't care, Coach. Whatever. You know what? I'm tired of this shit. Okay, Myles, that's enough. You say one more thing, I'm going to have to suspend you for next week's game. Suspend me then. I don't care. It's ridiculous. You made me throw 60 fucking passes. Okay, that's it. You're suspended next week. For what? For cussing me out. For not listening to me. I just told you to leave. You need to leave. You know what, Coach? Before I go, this is bullshit, and you're going to regret it next week. Okay, so we just seen that heated talk there between the coach and the player there, between Myles and Coach Johnson. Man, I have to agree with Myles. It was, I wouldn't say, I wouldn't use the same words he was using, but it was kind of weird them not running the ball there a lot. But I also have to agree with Coach Johnson. They were kind of goofing off this week here. And I don't know what Coach Johnson's his whole plan was. He didn't really discuss too much of it. But nonetheless there, I will tell you this, kids, do not cuss out your coach, because bad things will happen. So we'll see if Myles will be still, we'll see if he's going to be playing or not. I mean, we'll see if Coach will stick to his guns and have him sit out in that game, or if he will, if he maybe a simple apology to him, to the coach and the team about his actions and what he said to the coach there, coming up in the next episode. So they'll be taking on the Broken Bow Beavers there. It's a road game, and we'll see how this one's going to fare out here as we get ready here to get this season getting close to actually 4 more games after this. Really, this is week 5, so 4 more games after this week, and we'll be in the playoffs. So we'll see how, and we'll see if because Myles may not be playing for the rest of the season, Coach. We haven't really. I tried to get a hold of the coach after the game and see what he was, what the ultimate punishment was, and he really didn't say too much. He said he would he will let everyone know. He will let his the coach, the team, the coaches, and of course the principal and stuff like that know what his final decision is coming up before this game. So we'll have to find out and see what's going to happen to Myles. I'm sure his brother and his dad's going to give him a good talking to there about his actions there, and especially talking to the coach like that. So remember that there, kids. You don't want to do that. That's not that doesn't show. It just shows poor character there. And I'm sure Myles is going to have to apologize. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you happen to be new, and hit that bell notification so you guys be notified on what happens with this series and all the other series here on the channel, especially this one so far. This one, today's episode was kind of, this last part there was kind of just shocking there, but we'll see how things go coming up in the next episodes. Though, like I said, they'll take on Broken Bow, 3-1 this season. Myles actually last year had a pretty good year, a pretty good game against him last year, and we'll see if, in this case, he may not be able to play against them at all. But we'll see what happens next episode here on Road to Glory. As always, keep yourself healthy, and follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord for latest news and events on what's going on on the channel and what's going on in the world of sports gaming and the sports in general. I will see you guys next time.